Welcome to Co-op Chaos, a game life balance podcast. Here are your hosts, Bob and Aaron.
Hello.
Hello. I'm Bob.
I'm Aaron. Welcome back. Stuff and Things. If you haven't listened to us before, Co-op Chaos is a podcast about being a gamer, a busy adult, and trying to bring those things together while maintaining our long-distance friendship across this chaotic journey of life. Each episode will share a piece of our lives with you, play a co-op game, and that's hopefully under $10, share our thoughts on it, and talk about any other games or media that breathe life into us. So, without further ado, this episode is about Sons of the Forest. Oh,
It sure is. And we are joined today by our dear friend, Todd.
say hello, Todd.
Hello there.
Let's go and do it. Yay! Yes, welcome, Todd. Todd.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is our friend, Todd, who we actually play with quite a bit, but I think this is the second time we've tried to have you on. The first one, that recording, Bob and I kind of messed that one up, so I apologize.
Oh, we're good. We game all the time anyways.
Yeah. Do you mind giving us a little background, anything you feel comfortable sharing, and then like in terms of like you and your game history?
Sure. I've been playing games for a long time. I was an only child. My parents got divorced, and so they were always, my father especially, was always just trying to buy whatever I wanted at the time. So, I had the Nintendo line and the Sega line, and then PlayStation came out. I still like to go back and play those retro games.
Yeah, they're still good.
Yeah, they're tons of fun. Absolutely.
Take that, Seagull.
And it's fun introducing them to the kids, too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of background, I guess.
That's okay.
So, yeah, I really liked role-playing games when I was younger, but probably because those were all single-player, and I was at home alone.
Makes sense.
But then, as time went on, high school years, I really got into first-person shooters. We used to play Quake. I went through an electronics shop, and at lunch, instead of eating, most of us would get on the computers and just play Quake.
That's awesome.
I remember we had quite a few LAN parties back in the day at your place.
Oh, did we? Awesome.
Yeah, we definitely did.
I remember, I think there was a time where the three of us were playing Quake on a custom map that the map was just your house.
Oh, I wish I could find that. That was awesome.
Yeah, I remember that. That was super cool.
So you'd be like, oh, I can't find you. Where are you? It's like, oh, I'm over in the living room. It's like, but you were actually in the living room playing from the living room. But you were also in game in the living room.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I remember making maps. I could not find those. I've been able to find some of the old files, but that one's gone, I think.
Yeah, that's something I feel like those like PvP type games don't have enough of anymore is map making. I definitely want to like make a bunch of, I've always wanted to make maps of like places that I know in real worlds and then like have shootouts and things in them.
You know, one game I know you can make your own custom maps in is Left 4 Dead 2.
Can you?
Yes, you can, actually. There's a whole bunch of like custom like fan-made maps out there that you can download and play. People do it all the time.
Is it supported in-game, or do you have to do it like third-party software stuff?
Now, that is a good question. I've never personally tried to do it, so I'm not sure.
Oh, man, we could do so much with that.
Right. Yeah,
the slow lead. Just leading us into... What was it, Back from Blood?
Oh, man.
Or Left 4 Dead?
Yeah, Left 4
Dead 2.
Is that what it was? I can't help it. It's just, I love Left 4 Dead 2.
it is still a good game.
Yeah.
It's a very good game. But yeah, I always agree that we need variety because I don't want everyone to get sick of Left 4 Dead 2. It's good to go back to.
Bob, what have you and the family been up to lately?
Oh, what haven't we been up to?
Oh goodness.
I say that like as if there's something, but I was just joking.
No.
Not a ton, really. My second oldest, I think last time I mentioned he wanted to watch Stranger Things with me, so we did watch the first 2 episodes yesterday together, and I think he's hooked. He really likes it. It was good to gauge whether or not it was going to be like too scary for him, and he seems fine with it. Like he's very intelligent. He understands that the monsters and, you know, the bad stuff that happens is just fiction, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we just had trick-or-treating last weekend. All the kiddos got a ton of candy. I had my oldest and third oldest kiddos were really pumped about going. So even though like the other 2 kids were like, "Nope, we're done," they were like, "Can we keep going?" And I was like, "Yeah, we can drop them off and keep going." And you know, my wife wanted to stop going out too, so it was just me and the 2 kids going out, and they got so much more candy. And yeah, they had so much candy. And then I have neighbors that always give out adult treats because, you know, it's Wisconsin and, you know, people like to drink here. So I got a hot chocolate that had peppermint schnapps in it.
Nice.
It was very good. It was very strong.
Ooh.
And yeah, and then I also got an apple pie shot from the same neighbor. I was just like, okay, and this is where I live now. I have to accept this. And then somebody else gave me a beer. So,
Man,
yeah,
I didn't get any adult treats.
it's a big thing here in our neighborhood, at least.
We went trick or treating in a new area for us, at least this year. Normally, like, because we moved to this house a couple of years ago at this point, and so previously, like, we didn't know where all the trick or treating was at because we didn't know the area, and like we didn't get any trick or treaters. We still haven't, I don't think, ever since we moved in. They just don't come to this street. Previously, what we were doing is we were driving to my parents' town because they do like a kind of a trunk or treat thing ish, but it's down in the harbor area on that strip.
Okay, yeah.
And all the businesses on that street, they just close that whole street down, and all the businesses come out and give candy to the kids. So that's
nice,
that's what we were doing the last couple years, but it's like it's a half an hour drive to my parents' place, and then a half hour drive. So it's like an hour worth of driving to go trick or treating. It's like, oh, we got to figure something else out. So apparently there's some condos in the area in town that that's where all the kids go, because it's just like a cul-de-sac of like you drive down and it's like you go and you park and then you go down one little side street and then you come back and go down another little side street, come back and go down another little side street. The kids were like tapped out and done, and it was like, okay. And then I go to like think like, all right, now we got to walk back to the car. The walk back to the car was like a minute because we didn't actually walk that far away from it.
Oh, right.
Because we kept going down all these side streets. So, and there were so many more. There was that place is a gold mine for trick-or-treating. My kids tapped out way early. I was like, dang, this is definitely where it's at to be.
That's awesome. You've got a nice setup for next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's great. I like that. Being able to just like go through an area and the kiddos are just like having a great time. When they get tired, that's the best, because you're like, all right, we can go home. You can rest and eat candy, and I can have a little bit of peace.
A smidgen.
That was good. You're right.
How about you, Todd? Did you and the kids do any trick-or-treating?
So my son is 13, and like you guys, all of his friends have moved away. So he still games with them online. They like playing. They like playing Goat Simulator 3, Minecraft sometimes, Roblox sometimes. But as far as trick-or-treating is concerned, my daughter, who's 8, and my wife went out with the daughter, and they've got a good neighborhood. They met up with some of her friends, and they got some cool parents. Nobody around here does the whole handing out booze thing, though.
That might just be a Wisconsin thing. I don't know, but I appreciate it.
Depending on where you're at, I think Bridgewater. If you go trick-or-treating down in Bridgewater, there's a lot of side streets around there where everybody's friendly. There's people just rolling around on golf carts. So yeah, long story short, my son and I stayed in and we watched. It was a struggle getting them to to watch a scary movie with me. So I had to whittle them down and like give them categories. Like, okay, do you want like a campy kind of scary movie or one that's more a comedy? We ended up landing on Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Classic.
How did
he react to it? How did he feel about it?
Oh, so it was a much better response than I had expected, and I was glad.
Oh, good. Nice.
I mean, he really appreciates, like, it's a British movie for anyone who hasn't seen it. There's just different styles of comedy that you see in like British movies. There's a lot of callbacks and like he's got some red ink on his shirt and somebody says, "Oh, you got some red on you," and then later on he's got blood because he's fighting zombies. "Oh, you got some red on you." Like, really appreciates that kind of stuff.
Nice.
That's good. I like that awesome. He enjoyed that. That's one of my favorite films.
Yeah, same.
It's so good.
I mentioned it to my mother.
Oh yeah, what did she think?
Well, she goes, "Oh, you used to love that movie." Like, she even remembered.
Yeah,
nice.
That's awesome. We had a couple coworkers last year, the year before. We used to do like a movie night thing, and I showed that I think one of them hadn't seen it before, but the other one had. So we watched that, and the one that hadn't seen it before, he was like, "My dad would love this. I'm going to go watch it with my dad." And I'm pretty sure he did, and they watched it together, and they just enjoyed it.
It's so enjoyable.
It's timeless. Yeah, it's such a great movie. It's a roller coaster of a ride, though. Like, it just, like, starts off, like, so funny, goofy, and then, like, you get towards the end, and you're just like, I have sad feelings.
Oh, yeah, there's one part in that movie that, like, gets a little gory. And I even told him, I said, "All right, you're going to want to look away at this point," because he expressed concern about watching a scary movie. That's why we went with more of a comedy. But he said, "Nope, I'm watching." I'm like, all right, that's my boy.
That's awesome. It's good that he was willing to go out of his comfort zone a little bit and give it a try.
Yeah, my kiddos watched with the other parent recently, or last night, I think it was, Beetlejuice for the first time. I don't think the youngest watched, but the middleest was very eager about, like, yes, I want to watch this film.
The original?
Yeah.
Nice.
I watched the sequel, too. That was actually not bad.
When did they come out with the sequel?
About it. Last year.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
was it
I thought it was
year?
recent.
Yeah, I think it was last year. Or earlier this year or last year.
Yeah, because I watched like the first half of it on a plane over when we were going to summer vacation or whatever. And then I never watched the second half of it until this past week. It was good. They don't have the main characters, the Maitlands.
Right.
But, I mean, I guess the main character is really more about Beetlejuice. So, obviously, he was in it. Ooh, I found a go-kart.
Riding in style. Kelvin's taking a ride.
Oh, man, it'd be cool. You can't drive this construction equipment, right?
No. That would make things a lot easier.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So, what else do you have going on with the family, Aaron?
The only thing I had recently to share was I think the last time we were recording, there may or may not be like a loud crash somewhere in the recording. I haven't gone back and checked to see if it's there or not, but apparently my cat was very angry at being locked out of my studio area.
Oh, that's funny.
Samus has a little has her own chair that's right behind me, because if she doesn't, she gets mad and then just jumps up on my desk and knocks things over. So she has her own chair behind me with a little cat bed, and that's where she accepts as her domain. So apparently last time we were recording, she jumped up on my dresser and knocked all my things off of it.
Oh, that's funny.
Lovely. Cats will just do
Showing
that.
who's the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, cats are interesting. We do not have a cat, partially because our dog would for sure try to kill the cat if we had one. He just doesn't like them.
We definitely thought ours was gonna potentially eat our cat when we first got her.
Yeah, you're like, oh, we'll risk it.
Yeah, I want to say for like the first month, we like had them in like separate rooms all the time.
Yeah. Try to get them acquainted with each other.
Yeah, you got to have their smells in the same space or something for a little
Right.
while, so they're like, oh, right, yeah, no, I know who that is. That smells worthy. The third.
I have to take a potty break.
Transition.
I'm back.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Commercial break. Welcome back.
So I was in game. I was kind of heading towards this exclamation point.
Okay. I was just kind of following you.
I know that there's a better axe, because this axe,
Yeah.
it's just not great.
Doesn't do much.
So we can go into the next segment if we want to just start talking about the game. So yeah, so we're playing Sons of the Forest. It is what would you say, horror survival?
Yeah. Open
just a
world horror
survival.
survival. I would say horror. Horror sci-fi.
So
Yeah.
probably not a kid right off the bat. Probably not a good kid's pick necessarily.
Yeah, there's cannibals and mutants and stuff. It's definitely got a scarier overtone.
Do we know how many players this game supports?
8 if you're hosting while you're playing, but I think a dedicated server can go up higher.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, that's good to know.
What was the price point? Do we know? Did we get this on sale?
Yeah, we got it on sale.
We got this one a while ago, so I don't remember.
I think we got it for just under $10.
I think so. I think it was like $8 or something. It was very inexpensive.
And I wasn't really paying attention in the intro. Did we get like a basic story run of what's happening in the game?
Yeah. Yeah, so you're coming in on a helicopter and they're telling you like, oh, you're coming into this island and you got to find these people. That's
So
pretty much
go-
all you get started with, and then you crash.
Go find the peoples.
Yeah, I think.
Sort.
Yeah, when you first start, it like runs you through this mini tutorial where you got to open your pack and shows you how to craft things, because that's what it is. It's like a survival horror crafting kind of thing. But as
Right.
far as I've seen, you don't really have to craft too much. You can just like try and run through the story and grab and go as you go.
Right. You have a lot of options.
Should we sleep?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Go to this little
Yeah,
tent thing.
let's sleep. How convenient we found a tent.
It's a first person, so controls are pretty standard. I don't have any complaints there. Graphics. I almost feel like I don't even want to talk about graphics anymore about games, because it's like in this day and age, it's like graphics can be amazing or they can not be, and it's like that just might be a stylistic choice.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the graphics don't always make the game, so it's it's kind of a moot point.
Yeah.
You mentioned that it wasn't really kid-friendly, but my 8-year-old daughter, and I mean, to each their own. She's seen the game and she really likes the crafting aspect.
Yeah.
So I kind of started a custom game for her with no baddies, and she can just go down and like chop down trees, build whatever she wants.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because she really likes Minecraft, but this is, I guess, more realistic.
Yeah.
More 3D? Well, not necessarily.
Yeah,
but...
there's.
It's
I mean,
less
I feel
child looking and more realistic.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of games out there that are more realistic looking than Minecraft.
For sure.
Oh, did you just take down this cannibal?
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to be after us now.
That's the third one that I've taken out, so.
Oh. In the early days, they kind of leave you alone unless you don't leave them alone.
There's another one.
Oh, yep, there's another one. Yeah, that was one of the things I struggled with when we were playing this game before, was just dying constantly from those cannibals, because I didn't know what we were supposed to be doing, and I'm like, oh, enemy. That's what you do with enemies. You attack them and you kill them, and it's like, no, that's actually the worst possible thing you could be doing right now.
And here I am.
Yeah, cutting down trees and killing cannibals. That really upsets them.
How do you drop an item or throw it?
G.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
But yeah, so you can just explore the island and roam around and find all the, the subtleties. You stumble upon caves. It does show up on your map, so you have like points of interest to go to.
If we were just going to be running objectives, where should we be heading right now?
We passed by a cave near the beginning, but I remember the zipline cave was pretty important early on.
Oh, right. It's one of the cool tools that you can get.
Yeah, because we have that game where Milk put the zip lines like all over the island.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, some of the caves you need to use the zipline gun just to get around.
Yeah.
Oh, like it's required to access it.
Yeah, they kind of do that. There's some areas that you just can't access without the special item from the previous cave.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a way of forcing you to go through a certain order, I guess.
Yeah, like that seems pretty standard for any kind of game progression.
Yeah.
Dear,
So, I mean,
hello.
it's mildly linear in that respect, but after that part, you can just kind of do your own thing.
I wonder if I can catch up to this deer. Oh, I'm running off into the woods.
Running off into the woods, there's cannibals, mutants. You're fine. You'll be okay.
Yeah, they don't start springing mutants on you till you start exploring the caves.
Right.
That's when it gets real hard. Like, at this point in the game, I can handle cannibals, but the mutants are just a lot.
Yeah.
Why is this raccoon squaring up with me?
Oh, he's just trying to look big.
Ah, that makes sense. I'll leave him alone.
They have the health meter and your, stamina over on the right.
Oh, yeah, I'm starving. Look at that.
And, yeah, if you're thirsty or hungry, then you won't have a lot of stamina. There is a way to play so that it actually starts to injure you, but I don't usually put that on.
Is this one of those games where you can enable all those features, but then it disables, achievements or something?
I don't know. I don't know if it disables achievements. It's just in the options menu, when you start the game, you can do a easy, normal, or hard, or you can do a custom, and then you can set all the things.
Interesting.
Like spawn rates and all that jazz.
Yeah, exactly. You can make the day-night cycle a lot longer or a lot shorter. You can change what season you're starting in, because that's another thing, too, is the environment is affected by the season.
The seasons actually change?
Yeah. In the wintertime, a lot of the fresh water freezes over, so there's limited supply.
Yeah, so definitely some really cool realism aspects to this game. It's fun. I always like when they add fun elements like that to a game.
Yeah, when you posted the link for this, Bob, I don't know what the right phrase is. I was in love.
Elated.
Yeah. I just love how you can just craft anything. What kind of structure do you want? Well, just go ahead and make it.
Yeah, I had a feeling because, we have kind of like some like mixed like preferences in our group, but we can always like find something agreeable. And I was like, this is a good mix between like, the people that like the sandbox, like open world, build it kind of thing, and the people that like, killing monsters, zombies, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I do struggle with the open worlds. There's too much to do, I think.
Yeah, it can be a lot.
I either get like task paralysis or like I don't know. It's just I get distracted and I forget what I was supposed to be doing.
And then there's some aspects of this game it's like Lost. Did you guys watched that show Lost, right?
I watched a little bit of it.
I think I got the cliff notes on what happened at the end, but
Well, I mean, just the aspect that you're, on this island, and every now and then you find like a hole in the ground, and it ends up being some like underground bunker with a bunch of supplies and a 3D printer, which is exactly where I'm going right now.
oh, I lost sight of you. I was trying to follow you, but don't
The cave
see you
opening's
now.
over by me.
Yeah, it looks like you're heading towards Bob now.
Ah, I see.
I'm just over here killing cannibals. They keep coming at me.
Oh man,
I made them so mad.
they don't follow you into the caves though.
I will
I
come
know.
into the cave then.
They just don't. They don't fit through the crack in the wall.
Yeah. They're so skinny though. Because they have a nice slim protein diet. It's people.
I knew that quote and that reference,
Mhm.
but I didn't realize that the name of the show or the name of the movie was Soylent Green.
Yeah.
It just kind of, I don't know, that just kind of ruins it.
What did you think?
I was just hoping that the movie about Soylent Green and how Soylent Green is people would have had a different name, like the Greenening, or really throw you off track and call it Soylent Blue.
Well, did you I think Soylent Blue was in the movie, but did you already know the scene? Like, it's people. It's made of
Yes.
people. So I think the issue with that was when it originally was released in theaters. They didn't have obviously they didn't show that scene in the trailers. I don't believe they did. So nobody knew the plot twist. But of course,
Right.
by the time it gets to us, when we watch it, our generation, that's the equivalent of everybody knows, like, Luke, I am your father. But then, like, people are like, wait, who's Anakin Skywalker? I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
But they know the
Yeah,
scene.
that makes sense.
So, yeah, I can see that.
They should have called it It's People.
Oh, yeah. That definitely would have given it away.
I don't know, because then you're left wondering, like, well, what's people?
Right.
Are the benches the people?
I don't even think they release. I think that was the thing in the movie was he had to like even find out that this was a thing.
Yeah, like they were all
I'm not
just
gonna
like
lie, I didn't see the movie.
they basically like all these people were just being fed this stuff, and to like sustain them, it was like a dystopian sort of thing.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fair.
You'd be like, this food product that you've been eating your entire life is like, wait, it comes from where?
No one should be this delicious.
I'm definitely in a different part of the building from you guys. I got lost.
Oh, I came outside.
I was not paying
Yeah, I
attention.
had to go outside so that I could try and boil water. Kelvin just scared me.
Well then.
Oh,
Ooh, you're on fire.
it happens.
How do I stop, drop, and roll?
So, I mean, talking more about the game here, yeah, controls are fine. I like the aesthetic. I like that you're just in the woods and exploring. I think they did a really good job making, like, the map very, like, nice to look at. Like, not even from,
Yeah.
like, a graphics quality standpoint, but just from, like, it's just very, like, you're not, like, walking through the same, like, square patch that, like, just repeats over and over again. Like, it's vastly different everywhere that you walk.
That's true. I do like that. One thing I was wondering, and I haven't figured out yet, is, like, do plants and things regrow? Like, after you cut them down, will they come back? Or, like, once you cut that tree down, is that tree gone?
No, I'm pretty
They'll-
sure that they grow back.
They'll regrow.
Okay.
So when you chop down a tree, it leaves a stump. If you chop that stump, then it won't grow back.
Oh, interesting.
Right. That's if like you're trying to clear.
So
an
if you had a
area.
tree, yeah, exactly. If you were building a base,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want them trees growing back.
Right. That makes sense.
I think
Yeah,
think,
it's real versatile.
I think what the only thing I might not like about this game in terms of, I mean, obviously I struggle, like I mentioned, I struggle with open world survival games just because I lose focus. So I think for me, like, if I would change anything about this game, if it could just be like, your current objective is go do X. And it's like, I know I do see that in the lower left-hand corner, but I don't know. I need something like, I need like an arrow pointing me in like a direction being like, go here. And like very like hold my hand, I'm dumb, but not because I can't figure it out, but because I will get distracted and go do something else and then forget what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, the only thing I'd say is the map. Like, when you get close to a point of interest, it does highlight it for you. Caves.
Oh, does it?
Other things, yeah. So, like, where we started, there's a couple of different places where it can drop you off when you start the game. Where we started was at the beach, and near there was a cave. And in that cave, there was a laptop, and then when you hit the laptop, it, like, shows up with another point of interest on your map. Which is the bunker that we just came out of, actually.
Right.
Take that, cannibal.
But you're right, it is... it can be tough to, like, know where to go next.
Yeah.
We were kind of struggling with this game until my brother-in-law joined us. I think we were all on for that one. And
Yeah.
he was just running the show, saying, all right, let's go here, let's go there. And we were just following him.
Yeah, it was definitely helpful.
I came in a little bit later. I think I started later than you guys, and like we had played like a couple of weeks before that, and we're like, we don't know what's going on. Like, we're just getting killed. And then like I walk in and you guys are like all doing stuff, and I was like, what is this? And then you're like, oh, my brother-in-law joined us and he played the game, and I'm like, oh, this is what we need. Like we need a subject matter expert. He just knows what to do.
We need a game tour guide.
Right.
Yep.
Because yeah, that first time we were playing, it was just like Deathloop. Just it was a backrooms wreck all over again. Just like die.
Yeah.
Oh, let me respawn. Die. Oh, let me respawn. Die. Oh, dang it.
Here, let me kill you with the defib
yeah.
instead of the monster. Respawn.
Yeah, it's like don't. Yeah, I was like, don't worry, I will save you from the monster. How? I will kill you. No more pain.
It's a controlled death.
Oh, man.
But yeah,
I found some
having him
graves.
play with us definitely helped because yeah, it was like it was like, okay, what are we doing next? And he was like, this is what we're doing, and I was like, okay, I can follow instructions.
I feel like that's
if I
like
don't have them, I just wander out in the woods and get lost.
Yeah, that's definitely a
Literally.
frustration of mine. Games like this where it's like you feel like we said that about Backrooms Wreck, where it's like you need something to tell you what you're supposed to do because there's not enough saying this is what you need to do. And
I mean,
like
some people like
exploring,
that
but
though.
yeah. I think I like a combination. I like some exploration, but I also like a little bit of hand-holding, like just enough so I'm not like completely lost.
I need you to tell me what I'm supposed to do so that way I can ignore you and decide I'm not going to listen to you. And then once I've eventually got tired of being obstinate, and then I can decide on my terms that, okay, I'm doing this now, but it's because I'm choosing to it, not because you told me to do it.
Right.
That's another aspect to the game that I like. They have Kelvin in there. He's just this this dude that was in the helicopter crash with you. Just to explain for the audience, he didn't fare out so well.
Yeah, I don't know if I have too much else to say about the game. It's fun. We've obviously been playing it for a while now. I would say it's a game that sustains. You know, maybe like if I was playing it by myself, I wouldn't choose it as a game that sustains, but because it has all of those different elements that everyone in the group likes, I think that makes it one that we can all go to and agree on.
Yeah, I know I can't have milk and soap is good. I've been logging into the dedicated server on a weekly basis and upgrading the base and just doing stuff.
Yeah, Milk's zipline system is quite extensive.
Yeah, that was really cool when I first came back in the game and that had all been set up, because I think I hadn't played it in a while, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. And you guys had to like basically give me a tutorial on like what to do, because I was like, so much has changed.
Yeah, because we could just get anywhere on the island now, basically, because there's a trolley system.
Right.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
This wouldn't be a sustained game for me, just because I just can't. I don't know. I just can't get into these games, and that's a me thing. That's not like a comment on the game. I think as far as like because I've played other survival games too, and out of the other ones that I've played, this is definitely one of the better ones in terms of just like how things work and the massive different just customization and all the different things you can do, and the smoothness of the gameplay. Like, because there's a lot of other games I played where it's like, I'm trying to remember, there was this one game, I can't remember the name of it, but every building in the game was destructible. Like, you could completely just destroy everything. But like, it was kind of glitchy. Like I was watching a playthrough of these people that I knew who were playing it, and they took out one block, and it was not necessarily a supporting block of the structure, but the entire structure just decided to collapse because they took out that one block and killed everybody.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, gosh.
So it's like little buggy things like that like I have not seen in this game.
Can I tell a quick story?
Yeah.
Please.
My daughter, my 8-year-old daughter, was playing in creative mode, and you can build structures in here with a blueprint. So she just set up the blueprint, and she was having Kelvin, the AI, build the structure, because he's really helpful with simple tasks.
Mm-hmm.
And so while Kelvin's building the structure, she just starts going around and stabbing at it with her spear, and I'm warning her, saying like, oh, be careful, you could destroy it. But she said, no, I'm just testing it. Like, okay, that's fine. So Kelvin finishes the structure. She stabs at it with a spear. The whole thing comes collapsing down on her. And there's, in-game blood just kind of all over the place. And she looks up. The whole thing is destroyed. And Kelvin just walks up to her and gives her a big thumbs up.
Like, thanks. We appreciate your
Great job.
Your dedicated service.
Yeah. Programming-wise, he finished his job.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, man.
Whatever happens after that, well, thumbs up.
That's not on him. Task complete.
Oh, man.
I think if Kelvin was sarcastic, that would have been the time to do it.
I do think that NPC character is probably my favorite part of this game, is having him, because I don't feel like that's something you have in a lot of these other types of games, is a helper.
Yeah, I think it's useful to have that for sure. It's like any Zelda game that has a companion character that just kind of like helps you get through when you're not sure. Just like enough of an oomph to get you to the next step so you can keep progressing is helpful.
And then as far as other games that sustain, what else have you guys been playing? Anything?
Well, we did a round of Helldivers recently. That was fun.
We sure did.
Although after playing Helldivers for so long, I went into this game and I avoided going into the water until I realized, oh, you can swim in this game.
Oh, that's funny.
Actually, on Halloween, my son and I also played Satisfactory together.
Nice.
Has he played that before?
Yeah, he's a big fan of that game. And actually, the world that we played in, he's been playing with your son, Bob.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. My second oldest has been playing with him in that, and he's been having a great time. I think I might have said this in one of the other previous episodes too, but like he's been really trying to find like more people that are like-minded, that are into the stuff that he's into. I think he's like, these people are boring to me. I need better people in my life. So he was really receptive when I was like, hey, like, do you want to like get on Steam and get on our like, family Discord and start talking to some of the other kiddos and, kind of like learn, like who they are and maybe game with them. And he was like, yeah, absolutely. And
Why is this golem dude stealing a log?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he's hungry.
I didn't know the cannibals would steal logs. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I mean,
well, then I got distracted trying to attack the cannibals, so...
I got a few of them over here.
There's a bunch
but
of
yeah,
them over here.
I've seen your kiddo on there, and like I felt bad because he was like, "Oh, does anybody want to play Battlefront?" And I was like sitting there like eating a bowl of ice cream. I'm like, "Nah, I'm committed. I can't."
No, that's fair. I just told them, like you can go on, you can ask, and if people are around, they'll let you know and they'll play. And if not, then he'll just play one of the games that he wants to play. But yeah, he's been enjoying Satisfactory. He really likes that one. And what else is he? There's another game that he's been playing that I think he wants some of the other kiddos to get into, so I'll have to pass that one along.
Oh, he was asking about Battlefront 2.
Yeah, Battlefront 2. There's another one that's like something like I forget what it's called, but you basically like build like vehicles and stuff, and then like you can use them in this like open world area.
Oh, interesting. Is it like another survival game? Because I know we've been seeing some lately where it's like I've seen one survival game. We saw that one where you drive around in the RV, and then there's one that my middleist wants us to look at, where I think the survivor world instead is you're on a train track and you build the train, and like so you'll make like pit stops and like scavenge and then like come back and like build the train up more and then continue on.
I think I've seen.
Did you
that
post
one.
a link to that?
I might have.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen gameplay of that exact game, and it looked really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a request from one of my kiddos for us to check out.
Yeah. No, we can definitely try that one. No, the game that my son was talking about is called Trailmakers.
I don't think I know that one.
Yeah, I don't even think it's like an open world survival thing. I think it's literally you just like build stuff in the game. Like you can build like boats, planes, cars, like structures. It's just like a building creative type game.
Oh, cool. Final thoughts on this game? I mean, this game, it's not for me, but it's definitely in terms of, it definitely meets pretty much most of our criteria. I don't think I'd necessarily be okay with it for my kiddos, although maybe if they were playing on, like Todd was saying, on like a dedicated server without the baddies, because I know my youngest, oh my gosh, I would have to deal with so many tears because he'd be like, they killed me again.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. And then you get all tied up when you die.
Yeah, like oh man, like no, I don't think I'd let my kiddos play just for the difficulty of the game alone. And then it'd be too scary for the youngest, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I would agree with that. I think maybe my oldest or second oldest could potentially, when they're a little bit older. Probably not my oldest. He's not as into the spooky, scary stuff. My second oldest is kind of getting into that. So my 5-year-old, she would probably think it's great. She'd be like, "Yeah, die mutants, die cannibals." She's a little bit more feisty.
All right.
Yeah.
Todd? Did you have any final thoughts before we wrap things up here?
No, I mean, as far as, I've expressed that I pretty much just let my daughter play in creative mode. No baddies. But there are still, effigies hanging around, so it's... If you want to avoid that, then don't let the kids play.
Oh, yeah, that's true. There's a lot of kind of ribcage, gory, spooky vibe, aesthetic environment stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's true.
I guess that's it.
Todd, did you want to plug your thing? I know you've got a thing going on, but it might not be ready yet by the time this comes out. You could mention, if you wanted.
So yeah, I'm working on starting up a dedicated service. I'm kind of initially going for Minecraft so that users can Rent server space. The website's name is maximushost.com. Just kind of feeding off the Todimus Maximus vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's going to be a different model than what you're used to. It's pay per use, so you buy credits, and then those credits deplete as you have the server active. And then when the server's down, it's in like a maintenance mode where it saves everything, but doesn't take as much money. So it's flexible. So if you only play on the weekends, you only pay for weekend playtime.
Nice.
I'm hoping that works.
I mean, that sounds like a really great model.
But I plan on putting...
I like it.
Thanks.
Sounds like a good idea, I think.
It's going to take a little bit more work, but I plan on getting Ark, Satisfactory, Sons of the Forest, all the games that we play that take dedicated servers. I think Pal World does too.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't looked into Pal World that much yet, but yeah, that's the plan, and it should be up and running for at least Minecraft by the time this airs.
Oh, cool. We'll definitely have to revisit that and.
Yeah, maybe once it's up and running, I can offer some listeners some free credits just to try out the service.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Thanks for letting me plug my project.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for gaming with us, and thank you to anybody who's listened and made it this far. And if this is your first time listening, this is a weird place to start at the end of episode. What is this? I don't know.
Episode 7.
But yeah, thank you, and all right, yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys have any questions or comments, you can leave those on wherever you're listening, or you can reach out to us at coopchaospodcast@gmail.com. Thanks so much for listening.
All game audio and sounds featured on Co-op Chaos are the exclusive rights of their respective developers.
Also, there's a dude over in the bushes here. He's
That's that dude.
Take this, dude.
I already got one of them earlier.
Oh, that was my first dude that I got with a stick. Hit him with this stick.
Oh, I see another dude.
Oh, there's ducks.
Where'd he go?
Ducky. Come here, duck. Oh, there's turtles too.
There he goes. He's running off into the woods. Creepy little bugger.
Ooh, I have a knife. Open up your bag of emergency supply. Oh, I should equip these things.
They're useful.